They tell, but when you get a job, when you go to a job, fill out an application and say nationality or race, what you gonna put?
Well, they give me African American.
Yeah,
that's how they give you.
Right, they give you options, right? And then they switch those options.
Ain't none of them me though.
Right, and then they switch those options because before it used to say black.
Yeah.
Now it say African American.
Right.
I'm older than the term African American. That
Right,
came out in 1985 by Jesse Jackson. He coined that. So and then that's two European white men.
Right.
So can two European white men have a black child? They can't even have a baby period.
Right.
They have a black child? No.
Right.
So you don't call yourself African American. That's a byword. God said that will be put upon us for not keeping His commandments. So let's get that in Deuteronomy 28. Hold that, Nehemiah. Because that's what happened to the Israelites. They say, God said, if you don't keep my commandments, I'm telling this brother, we got to wear fringes, we got to keep the Sabbath day, which is today. If you don't do that, then curses are going to come upon us as a nation. Because we got LeBron James and Oprah and Michael Jordan and all these celebrities. They might be rich and live close to the white man, but they not above their people. They still get called nigga.
Right. Bring it out.
Right? LeBron James got written on his garage door, nigga, right? Oprah, she got kicked out the a store or restaurant, right? She came, right, in France. So wherever we go, it's gonna follow us. So we can't escape it. The only way to escape it is to keep these laws.
That's
what you got?
Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So if we don't listen to God, sis, you hear that, sis? Even the Hispanics are the children of Israel. So if we don't listen to God, if we don't hearken, read.
To observe, to do all His commandments.
To do half of them.
To do all His commandments.
A third.
All His commandments.
So we got to do all the commandments. Read.
And His statutes, which I command thee this day.
So this day y'all are getting commanded. What's your name, brother? Bowen? Bo? And then your name? Gray? So Bo and Gray. So this day, Bo and Gray, y'all are getting commanded to do this. Read.
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So curses came upon the nation of Israel for not following what God told us to do. So wherever you look in the ghettos, who's there? We are.
That's
Blacks,
right.
Hispanics, and Native Indians. Native Indians got pushed to reservations, and all they do is get drunk, right? And even the government feeds them food. They send a truck out to them with food, government food. We got maggots and worms and all types of stuff in it. So they even fit the curses.
Bring it out. Bring it out. Verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment.
So an astonishment, what is that?
Looking like what's going on with y'all?
Right, pants sagging, smoking weed everywhere, every chance we get, pouring out our sisters, the rap music. The rap music is just, right, it's just like, wow, like these people is like something wrong with them.
Right.
Really?
A proverb.
A proverb, what's a proverb? A proverb is a wise saying. So like a wise saying is, niggas is always late.
Right.
If you want to hide something from a Negro, put it where? In a book. So those are wise sayings amongst the other nations. They laugh at us. So when we over here singing and dancing and shucking and jiving and doing all these things to please the white man, they over there in their house laughing. They over there giggling it up. Like, dang, you know, they want to take our style, but they don't want to be us. They don't want to take what we go through. Because if they did, they wouldn't handle it. They'll kill themselves.
That's right.
When the stock market crash, what they do? Jump out windows, they kill themselves.
Right.
But all the oppression we've been through and all the affliction, well, who's still standing? We are, because God made us a strong people.
That's right.
Read.
And a byword.
What's a byword?
Like nigga, wetback.
Right, those are some. Also, gray is a byword. Bo is a byword. Also, African American, black, color, those are bywords because it's calling something outside of your God-given name. Because you wasn't supposed to be called gray. That's a color. You wasn't supposed to be called Bo. I don't even know what that means, but your name should be an Israelite name. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, read.
Among all nations.
No, some that just in America.
Among all nations.
No, just in China.
among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee.
So wherever we go, the Lord led us here to America. As you read in 68, he did that. This is the Lord's doing. So that's the afflictions we go through is those afflictions. So wherever we go, we're gonna be called that. Even in China, they call us niggas. Even in Iraq, they call us niggas. Even in Africa, in parts of Africa, they call us kaka. Right? Cotton picker. Some of our people are in Africa, but there's another nation called Ham. That's not our people.
Right.
But we come from Shem. We Shemitic.
That's right.
Read what you got.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So the Lord, it said the Lord shall do this. He gonna bring us into where?
Into Egypt again.
So what does Egypt mean in this verse? Do you know, Bo? I know you already know.
Context, right? You know what I'm saying? Slavery, I guess.
Right. You on point. Let's see what the Bible says. Read.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
So God brought us out of the land of Egypt, because in Egypt what we was doing. What the Israelites was doing. Servitude. Rigor, right? We was hard bondage. Read.
Out of the house of bondage.
So Egypt is synonymous with bondage, slavery. So since we was in Egypt serving bondage for 400 years, now we in America serving. Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Read where you from?
With ships.
Read where you at.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So the Lord's gonna bring you into what again? Bondage or slavery, right? Read.
With ships.
What people got over here on ships? Give me that sign. Yeah, right? So who got brought over here on ships? Bo, look at this sign right here. That's us, right? So what it say? It said to be sold as cargo. Did it say African Americans? It said Negroes. So our name has always been changing. Right? Our nationality. Negro, colored, spit, coon, African American. Now, you know, we might be called something else and he's coming up here. Just American.
They also called Igbo.
Igbos, that's from the brothers from Nigeria, which Igbo means Hebrew.
Right.
The Europeans couldn't pronounce Hebrew. They said Hebrew, and then they got to Igbo, they couldn't pronounce it. Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
So we ain't gonna see no more again, which is our homeland. Where is our homeland? Is it Africa? Is it the main continent of Africa?
I mean, where is our homeland?
Where is our homeland? Let's get the Bible answers all things. So
I guess to be Israelites, I guess it gotta be Israel.
you hitting the mark. Go ahead, read.
Galatians chapter 4, verse 26.
So you wouldn't stop if the Lord wasn't dealing with you, man. You stop for a reason. Everything is done for a purpose. Read.
That's right. But Jerusalem, which is above, is free.
Jerusalem is above, and that's free. That's the mother that'll say that. Read.
Which is the mother of us all.
So that's the mother of us all. That's the homeland.
Right.
Not the whole landmass of Africa, because even Jerusalem is a part of Africa on the continent, but we're not Africans.
Right.
You can put it down.
That's right.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so.
Alright, so I mean, you got. There wasn't no such thing as Middle East and all that stuff back in the day.
That's a made up
right,
term.
you know what I'm saying? So when they say Africa, I don't know if we observing borders that are still, you know what I'm saying? I guess but now there still be Africa, there wasn't no Middle East, there wasn't no, you know what I'm saying? I guess no Europe, no, you know what I'm saying?
Well, the Middle East is a made-up term, so the so-called white man is playing mind tricks with us. So when we say Middle East, we think of Iraq and Jerusalem. Right. And those people that's there that's not our people. Right. But the land of Ham, which was called Africa. So that was the land of Canaan and Ham. That's where we dwelt. Because we took over those nations because we destroyed them.
Right.
So then we took over and we dwelt there. And then it was called Israel after Israel. So it was a person before a place.
I grew up in the church, man, you know what I'm saying? I grew up missionary Baptist, Southern Baptist, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So like, man, I'm well read in the Bible and stuff, man. But it just don't. It don't convict me. You know what I'm saying? And it don't give me no understanding of what I see out here every day. And then them same type people, you know what I'm saying? Them same people I be wanting.
So you saying the Bible don't?
No, I'm saying, well, I'm saying what I grew up in as far as, I guess, Baptist
because
teaching and all that don't, it ain't. It was cool when I was a kid, but like, man, I'm a grown ass man, and there's some real stuff going on up there. And every time I try to go to church, it ain't nothing but a bunch of women, just like a pep rally, man.
Right, because they not teaching no laws. Let's get there and
they walk out telling me I need to honor shit or I need to do this, and I ain't.
Malachi. Yeah, because they not teaching no laws in there. First of all, they keeping the Lord's Day on Sunday. Then the pastor's probably sleeping with the front row, right? Because that's what they do. You even what was it, Mace? Yeah. He left hip hop so he go because I could go make some more money. Right. That's what it's about. It's not about helping the people.
Yeah. Malachi chapter 2, verse 7. Bring it out. For the priest's lips.
So the priests, the people that know this Bible, read,
should keep knowledge.
So they should keep knowledge. That's what they should do. Go ahead.
And they speak the law at his mouth.
No, they seek.
And they seek the law at his mouth.
So the people that come to the church or come to seek the priest or nowadays the pastor, they should be seeking the law. So to seek, that means you trying to find it. Like, what does this mean? What does that mean? But no, they say that's done away with, but let's keep tithes. Just pass a plate around, which is wrong. They doing that wrong.
Right.
So they not keeping no laws in there. You shouldn't even go to church. You shouldn't even go.
Man, I had started paying for church $500 a week, man.
You paying church $500?
Not me. I told you, I was dealing with this woman. You know what I'm saying? And she dealing with her tithes and stuff. She paying $500 a week.
Let's get
I told her ain't nowhere in the world.
So it's tithes money? Let's get Deuteronomy.
Well, we ain't never had no money, so I don't know how tithes would be money for us. Like,
who ain't never had money?
Now we get some money. Get some money. They want
King Solomon was the richest king ever.
Yeah.
So we had money. We was ruling. Even before the Renaissance. Renaissance means rebirth. So during the Dark Ages, we were ruling. We had wealth. Like how you got that gold chain on your neck. We was decked out in gold fringes, gold borders of blue. Like it was diamonds on our clothes. That's where they get the style from. Because we got that style. Go ahead, read.
Deuteronomy chapter 13.
14.
Chapter 14 and verse 22. Bring it out. Thou shalt truly tithe all the increase of thy seed.
No, our money.
Of thy seed.
So your seed, you're going to increase. You're going to tithe your seed. Whatever you bring from the field. So a seed, it goes where? Where does a seed go? In the ground, right? Read.
That the field bringeth forth year by year.
So this ain't no metaphor saying that the bank is a field and the seed is money. No, it's actually your seed and your field.
Right.
Read.
Right. And thou shalt eat before the Lord thy God.
You should do what?
Thou shalt eat before the Lord thy God.
So whatever your crops bring, you're going to eat before the Lord. So can you eat money? No. Read.
In the place which he shall choose to place his name there.
And what we read earlier was the place he chose. What God chose. What place was that?
Israel.
Israel, Jerusalem, right? That's the place God chose.
Right, right. The tithe of thy corn.
The corn? Is corn money? No. Corn is what? It's food. It's a vegetable, right? Read.
Of thy wine.
Wine. Is wine money?
But we don't grow that stuff no more, man. You know what I'm saying?
I know, but they trying to take the tithing and put it as money. Right. So if we had...
That's how they try to break it down to me, you know what I'm saying? I ask about tithes. They tell me about, you know what I'm saying, you bringing your first fruit from the field. So I'm like, well, you ain't got no field, you know what I'm saying? You go, you know what I'm saying, you go to work. And so it was a slick little old deal. He like, well, you know what I'm saying, the field I'm in is, I'm in the technology field. So,
yeah, he trying to play.
So, no, I'm telling you, it was slick, right? He's like, I'm in the technology field. So, I do my work, you know what I'm saying, and my money is what I It's my yield. You know what I'm
Because
saying,
when
from
Chr-
my field.
'cause when
So
Christ-
that's what. So and I said, all right. I said, all right. I can entertain that. But they was some slick.
Yeah, they being
was
slick with
though.
you. They playing words with you. Because when Christ came, he done away with the Levitical law. So we don't have to keep that law. But if he want to ask for tithe, you go ahead and give him some wine and some corn. He gonna get pissed off.
And of thine oil.
Oil. So corn is a seed. Wine is a seed, comes from grapes, right? Read. And oil, olive oils, that comes from a seed. Read.
And the firstlings of thy herds.
And your herd, because we had to bring this to the Levitical priest.
Right.
Read.
And of thy flocks, that thou mayest learn to fear the Lord thy God always.
So this is a commandment given to us when the Levitical priest was instituted, that we got to give to the Levitical priest. Because the Levitical priest didn't have an inheritance. They didn't have no land. Read.
And if the way be too long for thee,
So say like from Dallas to Denton. So if it's, just use that as the distance. So if it's too long to carry wine, oil, corn, your flocks to Denton, right, then we gonna do this.
and if the way be too long for thee, so that thou art not able to carry it,
So can you carry all that stuff? Because we didn't have no cars, right? Read.
or if the place be too far from thee, which the Lord thy God shall choose to set his name there, when the Lord thy God hath blessed thee, then shalt thou turn it into money.
Then you turn it into money, because you can't carry all that. And it's gonna explain what you do with it after that. Yeah, it's gonna explain. The Bible explains. Read.
And bind up the money in thine hand,
So I'm gonna sell the stuff. Now I'm gonna get the money. I'm gonna have it in my hand, right? I'm gonna put it I'm gonna clutch it, right? Or put it in my pocket or whatever. Read.
and shalt go into the place which the Lord thy God shall choose.
So you gonna go to Jerusalem, right? And then do what?
And thou shalt bestow that money for whatsoever thy soul lusteth after.
So does that mean anything? It's still gonna explain itself. So you gonna take that money, sell your stuff, take the money, go to Jerusalem, and then you go buy what? Let's find out.
For oxen,
For oxen,
or for sheep,
sheep,
or for wine,
wine,
or for strong drink,
strong drink.
or for whatsoever thy soul desireth.
So all of those things, if you want just some oxes and some wine, then that's what you buy. And then, yeah, so you're going to go back to Jerusalem with that money and buy back the stuff that you sold.
All right, well, break down that, make that work today. You know what I'm saying? I ain't in Jerusalem. I
But
ain't
we
buying no
don't,
oxen.
again, like I said, the
I got horses.
we don't have to tithe no more.
Right, okay.
It's
So that's it. That's it on that.
Yeah, well, check it out. Read.
No tithe.
And eat before the Lord thy God, and thou shalt rejoice, thou and thine household. And the Levite that is within thy gates shall not forsake him, for he hath no part nor inheritance with thee.
So the Levites didn't have an inheritance, so we bringing that to the Levites, right? So that, but the Levitical priesthood was changed through Christ, so we don't have to do that law no more.
Shalom. This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.